Hi guys, Roxanne here from Tiny Home Living. Well, if you've been following, you know what day it is. Chris has gone and got some firewood, got some lard to season the top of the wood stove with, matches, newspaper, kindling, and gonna get ready to start this fire. I can actually see my breath. I don't know if you can in the video, and the propane heater just ran out of propane again. So we're really sick of using the propane too. So anyway, we don't have a huge bunch of firewood stocked up, so somebody might have to go out in the woods and do that too. But today we're going to try lighting the fire in this new stove and get the top seasoned. But first I have to get the sticky stuff off the top from the film that was on it, so I don't end up burning that glue on there, and some on the door as well. So I'm going to do that, but before we get started, I just want to ask you to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with your family and friends. We really appreciate it, and it'll help us build the channel. Hope you're enjoying the videos, and this is going to be fun today. You can see this stuff here, where it's all stuck on the stove, and then on the door here from the label that was on there. So I want to get that all off. I certainly don't want that burned on. So I'm going to do that. And I actually was thinking last night, I have a couple of extra handles that match for the kitchen knobs, because I changed the bathroom design. So I think what I might do is put one of the kitchen handles, because it'll match, on the wall here to hang these tools on so that they're handy there. Not too sure yet, because I might want to put a piece of plexiglass over the wall, because I'm not going to like it getting the red paint all dirty. So I got to think about that. It might be better than drilling into the tiles to put something there. So we'll see. Well, I've still got to figure out what I want to do up here for a shelf or a rack to hang my cast iron. So I actually looked last night and tried finding some videos on seasoning the top of this. And I know we watched one a while back, and I can't remember the name of the channel, and it's not popping up on YouTube when I do a search. So I'm going to use lard. I'm pretty sure that'll be fine. I mean, that's what people use to season cast iron pans. This is not coming off very easily. Might be because it's cold in here. At least the part on the door is not coming off very easily. Oh, now it's coming. Maybe I just needed a little more elbow and a little more goo gone. Just drives me nuts that they put these sticky labels on like this. I don't know why they can't put the ones that just sort of go on with friction. They'll stick to glass so easily. Instead of putting this stuff on. Same with jars, you know, the Classico spaghetti jars, that labels come off so easily. Now, I think what I'm feeling now is this. Oh, I can see a little bit right there. It's hard to distinguish between the label, the glue, and the these variegated lines on here. Oh my goodness. I don't want to miss any, that's for sure, because that's gonna make me cranky if that gets burned on. I have the Windex out here too, and I took it. Yeah, I can still see some there. Goodness, I'm gonna have to take my coat off. I'm working up a sweat trying to get this stuff off of here. These white lines make it even harder to see. Oh my goodness. My spare leg keeps falling down. Works great for a coat rack too, if you can get it to stay. I think I got it all. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if we can get the top done. This bottle's almost empty too. Gotta leave a little bit somewhere. Oh boy. I think this is going to need a scraper. Why on earth? The films that they put on the fridges and stuff come off without this kind of stuff, so I don't know why they would have to do this. Making an old woman cranky. Holy smokes. I need the new bottle of this stuff, and that means going and finding it. Something else to make me cranky. Holy smokes. Wow, is this ever cold? Okay, so letting it soak a bit seems to be helping too, so maybe I should just spread it on there evenly. This is very oily, this stuff too, so I don't know if that'll help or not when it comes to trying to get this stuff off. What would life be without Goo Gone? How would we survive without Goo Gone? I thought I had it all off of there, now I can see more. Goodness. Jeez. Thank goodness he got the lights working, because this is hard to see it. Oh, there goes my leg again. My goodness. Try to keep that thing standing up. Yeah, it seems to work better letting it soak a bit. I guess the paper towel gets kind of slimy too, so gotta keep holding it here. Totally unnecessary in my opinion to put that much glue on there. Whatever that is. Feels like glue. I guess I just needed to put lots on and let it soak a bit, because it does seem to be working better now. Almost got it. I want to try and get these walls washed too. Chris got some grunt onto the red paint. He tried to protect it, but it's pretty hard. And like I said, the lighting was terrible. So he's still struggling with the Generac, the generator. We thought we were going to have it real easy this winter, and it has really been a struggle. There are so many things about the generator that I should have told him. Well, I should tell customers when they're buying it. They didn't. About the air filter and different things happening with it. I'm just going to try and get as much of this. Yeah. Boy, that was really stuck on. It was really stuck on. I had to use a lot of the glue gun. Now it's even prettier, if you can imagine that. Oh, it's just a different color. It's just... Okay, so now I think you can see the difference in how shiny this is. I got all that glue off. You can sure tell with the light shining on it now, how nice and clean it is. And look how smooth it is. This is just going to be so awesome to cook on. Oh, there it goes again. The generator just kicked off again. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Now. My dad says everybody should be able to start a fire with a newspaper. This is from an old army guy who's never owned a wood stove in his life. I need newspaper. Call me what you will. Newbie, rookie, whatever. I'd rather just do it the first time and get some good kindling on there and not have to mess around over and over and over again trying to get the darn thing going. That heater ran out of propane, I think. It's sputtered out. My nose is running. It's so cold in here. It's actually a pretty big wood box. I think it takes 18-inch logs or something, so that's pretty good. The wood box on the smaller size is the same. It just, the smaller stove has a smaller oven on it. And like I said in a previous video, I wanted the bigger one so that my pans from my previous bake shop would fit in here in case I want to bake for the farmer's market or whatever. Either way, I don't want to not be able to use all those pans that I've already got. If this doesn't work, we're going to have to go to diesel. Because I think we're out of newspaper. Just throw a little diesel in there. Be interesting to see how long it takes to get, you know, kind of cozy in here. Doesn't take long with the little...
Those vents or on that thing?
This one?
No, the white on this wall.
Oh, I don't think so. Oh, there we go. Maybe close it a bit. Now, do I open this one? Or is that's already all the way open, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought there was something else, but maybe I'm mistaken.
There's two.
Yeah, see the, oops.
Close that.
Yeah, but it's almost going out.
The bottom one and the top one.
Close it?
Open it.
Oh, I thought they were both open. Yeah, they're, oh, it's going. You can see it starting to burn good. There's a little, this opens the vent here, and then another one down here. So, that kindling's nice too, all the cutoffs from the T&G. Come on, burn. Now I had the camera turned off for a minute there. There was smoke coming out everywhere, out all the cracks. Well, there's still a little bit of smoke coming out here. And I guess I had those vents open, or closed, not open. So we're just gonna have to see. We've got both of the wall vents that Chris put, those white wall vents, open. I wonder if we should just open the door for a minute. Rusty in the background of almost every video now. It was really windy outside too, and now it's really still. So sometimes, I know with other wood stoves, we found that it's just not drawing all that well when there's no wind outside. It's crackling a lot.
Yeah, the back is burning, but the front's still paper. Maybe too much paper.
Make sure you get this too.
It won't come off. You're gonna have to paint it.
Really? Oh. I thought it would come off. Let's see if we can see the flames in here again. Oh yeah, now you can see it good. Awesome. Still some smoke coming out the cracks in different places here, so.
The flames are coming up there.
Oh yeah, look at that. Flames are coming right out of there. Oh, sparks too. Hello, beautiful. Somebody asked me on Facebook if this was an aga. Somebody else knows what an aga is. It's sort of like a baby aga. If you've never seen aga cookers, they're like massive, and of course that's my dream stove. But with the side one, it's like 22,000. This was 3,900 Canadian for anybody who's interested, and I think that's a real bargain. If you know, if you're used to buying good wood stoves like Pacific Energy or Enviro, you know, a decent wood stove, just a wood stove, will cost you close to $3,000 anyway. Closer to 4 or some, depending on the size, and that doesn't include the pipe or anything. So to me, this for $3,900, and it was delivered from Toronto to Edmonton for free, included in the price. I don't think you can possibly go wrong as a backup for heat and cooking, and have something that's so solid and so beautiful. So pretty impressed. The smaller one, the number 5, was $3,500. This is the number 8, and it was 3,900 Canadian. I don't know what it is in Yankee dollars. I think this one works out to 3,000 in Yankee dollars, which is pretty darn good, I think. So many people, there's so many homesteading pages and so many people wanting to go off grid and everything, and looking for something, and you just can't beat these, especially because of the clearances. Wood's cook stoves, most of them are so massive, and the clearances are huge. So this was a lot better size and a lot better suited to a tiny house. Okay, so it stopped smoking enough that, and the kindling's going well enough that I think we're going to put some real wood on it. Maybe just put that one piece. See if we can get this log going good. It's actually getting really, really warm up here already. So this top is just crazy cold. It's actually warm all the way over to here now already, and that's just with the kindling burning. So diggity, diggity. And you can see too that the thermometer's already going up. So the oven's already warming up. I got some 00 flour at Costco in Edmonton, the commercial place. So we're gonna have to get the pizza stones out and try making pizza in this puppy. Can't wait. So Chris was just playing with these little buttons here, that one and that one. They open the vents. We had them screwed out. They have to be all the way in, and that makes sense because it pushes the little panel in and lets the air in. So he was just experimenting with them, and if you screw these out, then it did start to smoke in there. It was starving it for air. So that's good to know. This is going up a tiny bit still. The top is too hot to touch already. So I've got a cast iron kettle somewhere too that I can leave sitting here, just for some humidity. It's all so dry in Alberta. So, like I said, the wood's crackling really good now. This wood's pretty dry. It's a couple years old. So I'll let this one get going really good, and then I'll put another couple of logs in. And then we're thinking if we just light this every day and then don't have to heat in here with propane, so it'll make it a lot nicer for building the kitchen cabinets. We can only do the ones on this side or this side because Costco was out of, or sorry, IKEA was out of the legs, and which is kind of funny because we always end up having an abundance of legs, and we used them on the last project instead of buying legs, and now they don't have any, so we can't do all of the kitchen cabinets because they don't have legs for them. So I suppose I could maybe look at buying different legs. I might have to see about that. Hello, beautiful. Oh, I've waited so long for you. There's nothing that sounds better than a crackling fire either. I absolutely hate forced air furnaces. I hate the noise, them coming on over and over and over again in the night. Especially the colder the weather is, the more often it comes on. And I can't stand the noise. I don't sleep well, so don't like it one little bit. That's too hot to put your hand on now. Not sure if I should put some lard on this puppy now or not.
No, I wouldn't. Wait till it's gotta be hot so the pores open on this.
Oh, okay. Guess I'm not patient enough. Now, if in doubt, read the instructions. Christopher just looked at the manual. We didn't have this thing open. Oh, wait a minute, can you see it? This thing. And this opens, the chimney flew. And the fire was going out and we couldn't figure out why.
Now it's drawn in.
Yeah, see, now you can see the smoke going in instead of out, so it's going to the chimney. If you really, really have to and you're really desperate, you can read the instructions.
You say to leave it open.
And yeah, it said to leave the door open the width of 2 fingers. So now you can really see the difference. I added a little bit more kindling and newspaper because it was dying down and couldn't figure out why. And Chris resorted to the ultimate thing that men don't like to do, and that's read the instructions. It's the tiny house is full of smoke here. I might open the door for a minute.
Right in there.
Right. Yeah, Chris is just saying you can feel the air drawing. How does this work? There, into that the fresh air vent. So, and I don't know if you saw previous videos, but there's one up by the ceiling too. They did recommend one up high and one down low. So this couldn't be in a better spot, really. You know, right by the wood box. So. Pretty exciting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is getting really warm. Too hot to put your hand in now. So it is warming nice and slow and gently, and that's what we want. That's what they recommend. So, how about these tiles? So beautiful. It's going to be even nicer once I get all my cast iron out here. Now that I've got to figure out how to build my rack for my cast iron. Chris has a look of dread on his face. Should have had the camera on him so you could have seen that. It's like a, oh, not another project. I just threw a piece of 2x4 and a couple of little pieces of wood that are a little bigger than kindling, and we'll get those going good, and then maybe get another log on there. So that is open just a little bit until it gets going good. Like I said, this is really warming up. So basically this is the hottest part, so if you're cooking, you know, if you want to boil something or high heat, and then you basically just move it to the right if you want like a simmer or something. But we have pizza stones, and oh yeah, that oven's nice and warm now. I'm going to try making pizza in here. This hasn't gone up, but it's going to be fun trying to make pizza in here. Yeah, you can see those little ones that I just put in starting to catch. And you can see it going good back there now, the little pieces that I just put in. And you can actually remove this, you know, just to warm the house up a little bit more too. Or the one video I saw said the guy just opens the door, the oven door a bit if it gets chilly in the house. These are, like I said in a past video, if you didn't see it, these are fire rated tiles too. So they're actually meant to enclose an area for a wood stove. And they just happen to be the prettiest tiles in the whole wide world. I've got red cast iron and robin's egg blue and other blues and red and yellow and greens. So it's going to look really nice with these tiles. And of course, perfect for the gray flooring and the gray tiles, and I've got gray laminate. And that's what I like to do. I like everything to be white, the cabinets white and everything, and then accent colors, so you're not really committed too much. And classic black for a stove, of course. I just added some more wood again. It doesn't look like it, but it is going good at the back there. And again, if I take this out, I closed the door because it was just too smoky in here, so it's going good now. I added some more fresh wood. Just added, this scraps up 2x4s. That's actually a piece of dunnage. Burns so easily and so fast. Oops. Gonna have to get used to that, I guess. I mean, these could hang on here, but I think they're gonna end up being a pain in the neck. I don't want them marking the nickel. So I think if I get one of my handles, cabinet handles, and hang them here, it might work well. Because I'm already looking for it every time I put it down. Boy, you can sure feel the heat coming off there now. And this has gone up a bit more too. Yeah, it was smoking too much, so we closed this door now. Chris just opened the door again, and it's not smoking now. And the fire just came to life as soon as he opened the door. So again, this is just going to take practice, and you know, it is totally different than our previous wood stove. That was just a wood stove, not a cook stove. So it'll take time. You know, and the idea with our other wood stove was you get a really good fire going in the morning or at night, and then when you get up in the morning, there's red hot coals and embers in there, and you just throw more wood on. You don't have to go through the whole process of newspaper and kindling and everything. I'm hoping that this stove will have that long of a burn time. I saw one guy who spoke about his online. He had for 30 years and was, or 3 years, sorry, really happy with it. And that's the idea, is to be able to build a really good fire, get the box right full of wood. It heats you overnight, and then you don't have to go through the process. Of course, it keeps everything else warm too, and you get the radiant heat from this heavy metal, but also makes it so much easier to get your fire going in the morning if you got those coals and embers to just throw some more wood on. Chris was just mentioning you can see the metal's changing color now too, and that'll happen to the whole top as it gets heated up high enough and seasoned enough. I think I'm going to hold off on putting the lard on it, just get it heating up a couple of times before I start doing that. Not sure if they even say in the manual. I guess you would have to read the instructions to know if they recommend that. I did sort of flip through it and I couldn't find anything. So we've just loaded up a bunch of real nice sized logs here. Obviously we can get a lot longer log in here than what we've got, so that's going to be awesome. And we're going to go in and have something to eat and see what happens. Chris closed this now that the fire's going good, because I'm thinking that that is going to have to be closed in order to get the oven heated up really good, because otherwise it's all going up the chimney. You can really see the metal changing color now, and it doesn't smell good in here. It's pretty stinky. Chris just opened the bathroom window. But you can see how good the fire's going now. Got some really good logs on there, and we're gonna go have something to eat and come back a little later and see how it looks in here. I have seen online where some people light their wood stoves outside for the first time. And I can kind of see why, but that wasn't a possibility for here. No way. Had to get it in when we had the help. So, yeah, I was just saying to Chris, I think this will probably, the whole top will end up going dark like that as it gets heated up. Here we were wondering why this was stuck at 25, and Chris opened and closed the door and it must have jiggled it. We were wondering why this wasn't going up more than it was, and now it's at 100 I think. Yeah. So it was just the needle seemed to be stuck on 25. When Chris opened and closed the door, it must have jiggled it. So it is getting warmer. He did close this thing. It's hot. He found that out. But like I said, it seems like that would keep the heat. If it's going up the flue, then it's not heating up the oven. So you push that in, and now the oven is at.
It's moving too. It's going up already.
Yeah, the fire's going really good now. So I've got the logs put right up to the top of the firebox. So we're gonna go have something to eat and come back and look at this, and we'll see what this is at when we get back too. Well, we just had BLTs for supper, so it didn't take too long, but you can sure see when they call it bluing, the metal starts bluing, you can see that looks pretty blue, and it's coming over onto this side now. This is at 250, and look at the fire. The wood's, well, it's not really, it looks like it's all burned down, but it's kind of up there high, so I'm gonna poke it and load it up with some more. It's sort of created a pocket there. That is a really nice fire. So I'm gonna load it up with some more wood, I think, if I can fit it in there. Like I said, it's kind of, we're gonna have to get into the habit of cutting the logs longer, because I only get that one more in there. I might be able to get jam a second one in there. But boy, oh boy, is that getting hot now. And it's really heating up the top. It stinks in here, and it's still kind of smoky. But that's the metal heating up. And it stinks something terrible. But it doesn't get much better than that. Well guys, that's the big excitement for today. And this is really exciting. So I hope you really enjoyed this. I am going to be making a lot more videos. I really want to make some videos making pizza, using this to bake in, and using it to cook on. So it's going to be really fun and really interesting. And I hope you're enjoying it. And again, this is a Classica Lacunza. Classica is the company out of Spain. Lacunza is this model. It's in a size 8. And just love it. Ordered it in Canada, woodcookstoves.ca. And just thrilled with this stove so far. So hope you're enjoying the videos. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with your family and friends. And we'll see you next time.